Welcome back to season 3 of Being Unapologetically Authentic with your host, Jean Tien. This season, we explore the concept of truth. Each one of my guests has been handpicked by me for their powerful and inspiring stories of how they've been able to remove the social conditioning behind success and start to truly live that authentic, successful lifestyle. I hope that their stories will inspire you to start to do the same and find what success truly means to you. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Being Unapologetically Authentic with me, your host, Jean Tien. Today, let's debunk another myth of success. So one of the myths that I also wanted to touch on in this season is this myth that we have to be constantly hustling and working and never sleep and never rest in order to be successful. And I think, the one line or the one quote that I remember that touches on this that is so damaging for those of us or those of everyone out there, right, who are really looking to achieve our goals is from P. Diddy. And for those of you who are really young, just look up P. Diddy or Puff Daddy, and he had actually many names by which he went by. But he had this quote that came out, and I don't remember when. This was at the height of his success in the industry. And he basically said, "I will sleep when I die." And I thought, wow, is that what it takes to succeed? Is like you have to constantly be on the go in order to succeed. And I think that's a really interesting perspective. And I think that it worked for him, but it's not going to work for everybody. So for those of you out there who cannot work 24/7 and cannot function at your best working 24/7, you're not alone and you're not destined to fail. You're just human with human needs, and you are allowed to take a break. And in fact, there have been scientific studies that show productivity and creativity goes through the roof when you are at your most relaxed and well rested and your body is well nourished. So you do not need to work and hustle 24/7 in order to succeed. And let's just debunk that myth right now. Let's just cut it out because it is hurting a lot of people. It is hurting them both mentally and physically. And it's actually doing the public a disservice for celebrities to go around saying crap like that. Because, and I'm not saying that it didn't work for him and it's not real. Like I said, it could work for him, but it is not the secret to success. There are plenty of times where it is absolutely okay, more than okay, it is absolutely necessary to take a break, to pause, so that you can integrate everything that you have learned, that you have done into your system, into this process of yours, so that you can then figure out what is your next step. You can then be creative and calculate the next step that works for you. And this is another integral part of the success method too, my friends, is that when we don't take a pause to evaluate what it is that works for us, then we are nothing more than lemmings. We are followers. And quite frankly, the world has billions of followers. What they're really looking for in this day and age are leaders. Leaders, whether it is personally or whether it is professionally, the world is looking for something different. This is why we have the Great Resignation. This is why so many of us are demanding change in society, in the workforce, whatever it is, because people are tired. They don't see the purpose of working so hard anymore because their priorities have shifted, especially after the pandemic. So this concept of hustling, yes, it's okay when it's time to hustle. And it is not okay when it is time to rest. And physical rest is just a portion of that. You have to allow for yourself to rest mentally as well. And that is for your sustenance. That is for energy maintenance. That is so that your success can be sustainable for the long run, right? We see so many people go, 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 and they burn out too soon. They get hurt, they burn out, they don't have the stamina anymore or the motivation, the energy to go and keep going forward because they've lost their way, because they have just been following somebody else's instructions rather than looking at what is right for them. And so this process of looking and evaluation, it requires you to pause. It requires you to stop. It requires you to sit back and allow for everything around you to integrate into yourselves, to be observers of what is available, what is around, what is the need. Otherwise, you're just doing, and you're going to run yourself ragged. So the tip for today is to allow for yourself to rest. There are so many days, and it's not just days. Like, and here's the other thing too, that I think we all get so caught up in is that like, oh my gosh, I'm not busy for a month. That just means I'm unproductive. No, you could be without busyness for many months, and that doesn't mean that you're unproductive. You could be having the most productive time of your life during that time without you realizing it, because what you sow is not automatically immediate, right? Good things come to those who wait. I truly believe in that. But we don't wait forever. We do take the action when you feel that it is the right time. And the right time is not determined based out of fear, meaning, oh my gosh, I'm not doing anything, I'm going to crash and burn. That's fear. That's not the right time. The right time is I see this opportunity and it excites me and I'm going to do it. That's the right time. But you won't see those opportunities and you won't have the energy for those opportunities if you're constantly running. And most of the time, you're constantly running for something you don't even know what you're running for, if you really think about it. And so that's why the pausing, the breaking, the allowance to rest is so critical to success. That is absolutely critical for your success. If you have enjoyed this debunking of another myth for success, please do like and subscribe and share with anybody who you think can benefit from this message. I think we all can, because I think we're all in a state of fatigue and exhaustion, and it's just not helping any of us. And so let's just take a deep breath and release and pause. And we can then be very intentional about the next step. When we are intentional about the next step, we are then productive and not busy. And there's such a big difference. So, until the next episode, thanks. Bye, guys.